My name is Marijka. I'm from the Milton Public Library, and today I'm going to share with you a couple of realistic fiction books that I have picked out for you. So I'm just going to let you know a little bit of what they are about and hope it sparks something and makes you want to read them. So first we're going to start off with a new book called Not Your All-American Girl. This one is by Madelyn, Rosenberg, and Wendy, Wan-Long, Shang. This book is about two best friends, Lauren and Tara. They are in 6th grade and every year have been in classes together, and this year the only time of the day they have together is lunch. So they decide, in order to spend more time together at school, that they're both going to sign up for the school play called Shake It Up. And excuse me, when Tara's chosen to be the lead over Lauren, even though Lauren had the best audition, Lauren goes and asks the teacher why, and the teacher tells her because Lauren, being Jewish and Chinese, that she does not fit the narrative of the all-American girl, whereas her best friend Tara does. So this really kind of starts a rift between the two girls, creating some drama to lead to the storyline. And it also causes Lauren to start questioning where she fits in to this narrative, considering she thought she was the all-American girl, being that she's, an American girl. So this is really a serious exploration of a girl's awakening in her friendship and her race and her identity, with lots of really funny subplots, and it takes place in the 80s, so we know it's got to be good. So that is Not Your All-American Girl by Madelyn Rosenberg and Wendy Wan-Long Shang. So then next we have Posted by John David Anderson. Posted is a story that takes place in a middle school that has recently banned the use of cell phones. So the kids decide to come up with a new way to send messages to each other through school, and that is by using sticky notes. So they post the messages all over, and it's generally really fun, friendly stuff, and then it kind of starts turning into really kind of vicious and mean things. So it's the story of the friends trying to cope with this sort of situation. So it focuses on the verbal bullying that happens in school and how it impacts people and how you can stop it and stand up for others. So this is Posted by John David Anderson. So then next we have Hello Universe. So Hello Universe is by Erin and it's about these 4 kids: Virgil Salinas, Valencia Somerset, Kaori Tonga, and Chet Bullins. They are not friends. They do not go to the same school. They do not know each other or anything like that. But one day Chet pulls a really, really terrible prank on Virgil and his guinea pig Gulliver. And through that action, these 4 kids become intertwined in some really fun, exciting, and unexpected ways. So it's a really wonderful story about friendship and courage, and it is called Hello Universe by Erin Kelly. Then we have another new book called Stand Up Yumi Chung. I could be pronouncing it wrong, so don't call it by what I do. So this is by Jessica Kim. And this is about Yumi Chung. She's a really shy girl that gets made fun of at school because her family owns a restaurant and they say she smells like the meat from there. And she just wishes that people could see her differently. She wants one day to actually grow up and be a stand-up comedian. It's her dream, and her family does not understand why she would want to do this. So she, over the summer, has to take a class on how to take a test and get good grades on the test. So through that, she finds this comedian camp, and it is actually run by her favorite comedian YouTuber. So she has to get into this class. So she pretends to be a girl who didn't show up. So they all think she's someone else. And while they're thinking she's someone else, she becomes someone else. She feels more comfortable to not be herself. So it's the story of her two different, identities that she's kind of going through here. Her comedian school identity and then her home identity, and they come together rather interestingly in the end. So it's a really funny book about following your dreams, even though your family and loved ones might not understand them exactly. So that is Stand Up Yumi Chung by Jessica Kim. So this last book is a rather old book, but and it's short, so that sometimes is nice, but it's a really, really good book that also has a movie after you watch the book that is pretty decent too. So this one is called Freak the Mighty by Rodman Philbrick. So this book is about the unlikely friendship between two boys who really have nothing in common. Max is really, really big for his age, and he's thought of as being not very intelligent and often violent because of his family's violent history. His father is actually in prison for a violent incident. And he meets Kevin, who was born with a birth defect that makes him really, really small and rather weak. But whereas Kevin is small and weak, he is really, really intelligent. So they get together and team up, and Max puts Kevin on his shoulders, and they walk around and they become Freak the Mighty. So, and they go on quests, and they assist people in need, and they live life to the fullest, and they have lots of adventures, going places where neither one of them would have dared to have gone before. So this book is an emotional roller coaster. It is happy and sad and exciting and thrilling and sad, but it's a really good book about an amazing friendship and a lot of adventure. So this is Freak the Mighty by Rodman Philbrick. So yeah, so those were my books for realistic fiction. I hope one of them kind of interests you in some way. If they do, these are all books we have here at the Milton Public Library. So, have your parents bring you and get a library card if you don't have one, and check out some books. We have lots of other ones also. So yes, so that was nice. Thank you.